I'm a huge fan of Dragon Ball Z. So when I heard about Dragon Ball Z Ultimate Tenkaichi, I just had to have it. Now that I have it, I just gotta return it. Okay, first off, when they said Dragon Ball Z Ultimate Tenkaichi, I was expecting an extension to the Tenkaichi series.
Ah, bitch, please.
Where should I begin on this review? Let's start with the story mode. Everyone should know how the Dragon Ball Z story goes by now. Well, what we have here is a half-assed DBZ story with bad voice acting,
How uninteresting.
very slow intro credits, and a few clips of what Dragon Ball Z Kai looks like on Blu-ray.
That is beautiful. See? Look, Dodoria Saban! Look at the fireworks! Aren't they splendid?
And say you're getting ready to fight somebody in story mode, the first thing y'all do is y'all will always clash with each other. I don't know why. At first it was cool, but then it just got repetitive and stupid. And there's no free roam fighting anymore. Now, you only have melee range and blast range. Blast range is when you're really far away from your opponent. Melee range is when you can actually hit the guy and start fighting him. Now you can be fighting your opponent for like up to 2 seconds, and then this little thing comes on where you gotta either choose the X button or the Y button. If you choose the X button and your friend chooses the X button, your friend can intercept you. But if you choose the X button and your friend chooses the Y button, you'll do some type of a combo. However, nobody's combo is different than anybody else's in this game. Like, let's say you do a combo with Super Saiyan Goku. Krillin can do the same thing. But hey, at least you still have your super and ultimate attacks, right? Well, in a way, they're all kind of the same too. What I mean by that is, it takes a while for your attack to hit your opponent. Long enough to give them a chance to evade, intercept, or block your attack. And that's how it is for everyone's super and ultimate attack. Also, when your super / ultimate attack is about to hit your opponent, they won't do anything but brace themselves. Now, for people like Frieza and Broly, I can understand that. But for people like Kid Gohan and Krillin, they wouldn't brace themselves, they would move the fuck out of the way. And that's only the half of it. When these attacks do hit your opponent, sure it destroys the environment, which is cool, but your opponent looks practically unscathed. Again, I can understand people like Broly. As for people like Vegeta, you just got hit with a Kamehameha wave. You should not be looking there all clean. I mean, sure they sweat a little bit, but other than that you gotta hit them like 3 or 4 more times with the Kamehameha wave in order to see some damage. While in story mode, you start off on that little map, you know, the one similar to that in things like Budokai 3, and you'll have certain places that you can go to. Like if you want to fight somebody, you'll fight somebody, fight where there's little sparkly things are going on. And sometimes you'll find a Dragon Ball. Now when you collect all 7 Dragon Balls, sometimes you'll summon the Eternal Dragon, sometimes you'll summon the Namek Dragon. However, whatever dragon you summon, they only grant wishes for things like costumes or stages. And that is it. And now you have something that's never been done before in a Dragon Ball Z game, which is the giant boss battle. And at first I was thinking, well, this could be something. Yeah, these boss battles get old fast. They're very tiresome, and at times can be just downright frustrating. I'd rather do like the actual Tenkaichi series, and just fight the giant monster thing. And every now and again you'll find these dimensional rifts in the story mode, which will lead you to some type of movie battle, which will usually be like a giant boss battle or something like that. The only exception is when you fight Omega Shenron with Gogeta Super Saiyan 4. And those are the only 2 GT characters in this game. That is the only time the GT universe is involved in this story. Other than the story mode, we now have hero mode, where you can create your own character and go on an adventure with him. However, the customization of your character is very limited. Let me put it to you like this. The only time you have a wide variety of something for your character is in the color customization. Then you have tournament mode, where of course you can compete in a tournament, and if you win the tournament, you will get a Dragon Ball. And I've already explained what they do, so. This feels like an arcade game, if nothing else. I like the graphics and the destroyable environments, but other than that, this is some bullshit right here. 3.9 out of 10. Let's hope they don't fail so epically next time.